Martin, here we go again. Happy new season. Are you looking forward to...
You too.
Yeah, thank you. Are you looking forward to Sunderland on Saturday, and what can you tell us about your selections for the day?
Of course, it's very busy. Before yesterday, today, but we've got a training session as well. We've got our own players. 5 players came back from international duty. So there we go again. Tomorrow is a big day. We make assessments today and then try to pick a good squad to go there. And of course we look forward to it because I think the new players integrated well. Only little problem was with Amorabieto, Fernando, who was injured. So that is a decision, but of course we still got other players in his position who could start and look forward. And especially the players from Northern Ireland yesterday. Yeah. Aaron Hughes played right back. So. And of course we knew that he could be that alternative, but sometimes it's good to have international weeks, and sometimes you're fed up with it. But we had 5, that is okay, but that is not great. 5 is okay. So we had a lot of players here still at Motspur Park and tried to do well and train hard, and that is what we did.
And what did you learn from the last 2 games, the Real Betis game and the Parma game, in terms of what you might choose for your starting 11?
I feel that
Saturday?
The first game against Betis, you saw that they were more fluently. They had, but it's a Spanish team. They were in the top 7 in Spain. And of course, Spain is a fantastic league. We were a bit rigid in midfield, so that is what I've learned from that game, that we have to be. But of course, it's about the players as well, and we try to create something, and we try to do that. For example, with Adel, Kaka comes back. Bayern always went on international duty, so that was disappointing because he needs to pick up his form, and he was not here. But we tried to do something about it. The second game against Parma was different. First half, you still saw that they are good, but we gave them a good game, and then after the substitutions we lost it a bit, and they scored the winning goal because of our 6 substitutions, and you saw that the transition wasn't good enough, and John Anneriese lost the ball. We couldn't get the ball back, and it was one pass, far post, and flick on goal. So that is not what you want. But I think before that we looked okay. We still saw that we need some pace up front. Of course we've got 2 strikers, but we need 3 or 4 as any other club will have. So we are looking for solutions up front, and we need something in midfield, as everybody knows, because last year we had 6-7 midfield players and it wasn't easy, and now Sitwell was back to his best, I have to say, and Derek needs probably a couple of weeks to get fit, but I've got Giorgio as well, but I still feel that Chris David is playing there, and he's a big talent, but I still think that we need something in midfield. So we're working every day to try to find players who can make us stronger, and if that comes off, I think we are ready.
Let's talk about those positions. Let's talk about first John Anneriese, because of the speculation that's surrounding him, and he wants to play. You've said that publicly anyway, but Kieran Richardson has been your chosen number 1 in that position over pre-season.
John is a fantastic boy, so he's not telling me that he needs to play. Most of the players could do that, but big players like him, he wants to fight, and he would like to stay as well. It's about us, but I feel that a player like John deserves to play. I made the choice for Kieran Richardson, and he knows that, so there's 2 options. Either he stays and waits for his chance, and his chance will come, or he decides to play for another team because he needs to play. So that is the option I gave people, and I gave him as well. So he can decide to stay, and he can go as well, but then I have to find a solution. I think I got some cover on that flank, but I need some cover on the right flank as well with Sasha Rita, because of course Aaron can play there, but can you imagine to play Aaron in the centre and then have 1 fullback? Last year I had Manolev, as you know, remember well. So we need a few players who can cover and give them competition. John will certainly give Kieran competition, Kieran will give John competition, but the only thing I say is John was a big player for us, and he deserves better, he deserves to play. That is what I said, and I still feel that he deserves to play, but now I think Kieran, for us, he's quick, he's strong, he's a real defender, and he can go forward, and of course he's young, so it's not easy for John, but we will see what happens in the future.
2 names that have been at the forefront of everybody's speculation, certainly today, Darren Bent, because of Ian Holloway's comments this morning, and Scott Parker. I know you're not going to tell me whether or not they are potentially going to sign for Fulham, but they are players that you like. So just tell us a little bit about what you think they could add, maybe.
I feel that, of course, it's about making a decision, and I can say, and that is probably a bit too much to say, who am I, who are we to... with Tarap, for example, how can you take Tarap? Because it's a gamble. He's a luxury player. No, I feel that if you look at these players, they've got all the quality in the world. Bent, of course, is different. He can score goals, for example. But there's other players in the league. Everybody saw the same as what I did, you know. And Berbatov is good, Bayern is good, but I see that we lack a little bit of pace up front. I would like us to go a bit quicker, and you need players who can play off the shoulder, who can stretch defenses, and that is why we are looking for another striker. And Hugo can play, and Berbatov, but that is two. I always had 4 strikers. I at Fulham had 3 at the least. So we need forward players. You know, if you get an injury, you get a big problem. If Dimitar Berbatov would be injured. You know, we got, for example, Rodriguez, Trotta, which is a talent. He's not ready yet, so he should go on loan and then play and develop. But we need to finish the articles. We need goals. And I feel we scored 50 goals. That was probably more than other seasons, 5 or 6 seasons. But it's still not enough for my liking, because I would like to score 60 or more goals at least to be in a good position. And then, of course, we have to start at the back. We started at the back with Kieran, with Fernando. So we need a little bit of time, but we still got the other players.
And Martin joining.
Martin Stekelenburg, of course, that is like for like. You know, Schwartz went to Chelsea. Martin came in. Of course, we need another goalkeeper anyway, because at the time, as you know, Stockdale wanted to play, wanted to be a number 1. We really thought that he would go to Hull because he did well at Hull. They decided not to do it. Okay, I'm happy with David to be here because he's a very good goalkeeper to give Martin competition. So we are getting better and better, but we still have a situation that, and the supporters, they will see that they want quality. I want quality. I want goals. I want creativity in midfield. I want someone with a pass. And of course, I will wait for Diarra, for example, but I can't wait, you know, a week and week and week after week or months. So I'm looking to the future. I'm looking to the next game, and hopefully, you know, we will do well in the next couple of weeks, because we need that time to get over this fitness problem, because all these players like Fernando, Derek, Adel, players who didn't play all the matches in pre-season, they need games, they need rhythm, and that is the only little thing, you know, which worries a manager. But I think as it is now, we are good, but we want to be better. We want to play a big role. We want to beat the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal like we did in the past. And not lose 6, 7, 8 home games. You know, that is not what you want. And I think we can do better than that, and the fans deserve better than that. And I think we are all in the same boat. I'm not stupid. I know what I want. I know what the fans want, and I think our opinion is not very different. You know.
Sunderland, obviously, they've made lots of acquisitions as well over the summer months. Every team wants to win its first home game for the fans and for the confidence. So what are you expecting when you travel to the stadium?
I think they will try to be all over us. The first 20 minutes we have to hold against that. We have to play our football. They've got quality. They've got Altidore now, scored 3 goals yesterday against Bosnia, it was, I think, and he scored over 25 goals in Holland. He's playing for the national team of America. They've got Fletcher, for example, as a backup for him, or maybe as good or better, I don't know. They've got flank players. They've got the Italian boy in on the left, he's a ball player. They've got a steady defence. If you see the likes of O'Shea and Brown from Manchester United, they've got fullbacks going forward. So they are an enthusiastic team with a lot of spirit and fitness as well. So, but okay, Sunderland is Sunderland. It's not easy to go for any away game, but we are confident because we did okay last year. I think we didn't lose. Was it 12 out of 19 or 11 out of 19 away games? So that is not fantastic, but it's not bad either. So I think we are getting there. The only thing is the balance. Do we get the balance right in the next game, the next couple of games, next couple of months? And I think we will be fine, because you can't fool me. We get the quality in. You got Berbatov, Bayern, you got Adel Tarap, you got midfield players, you know, who are good. So I think we could be better than ever before if we got 2 or 3 additions.
And it's safe to say that there may be something to say sooner rather than later.
About new players.
About new players.
Yeah, you never know what happens, you know, because yesterday I thought that a player I wanted was going to another club. Today they said he will come to you. Another manager tells me that Bent is coming to Fulham. Hopefully we could make a comment tonight or tomorrow and then make our fans happy, but I always want to start here and then get there instead of starting there and then get here, you know. So let's wait and see. Not go crazy, and hopefully we will get the players in who will excite our supporters, and we will have a full stadium. That is the thought behind it.
We wish you luck.
Okay, thank you.